Hi, my name is Johnna Jorgensen, and this is my final reflection vlog for the Spring 2016 Speech 101 course at USD. First of all, how did I think that I advanced as a public speaker during the semester? This semester taught me a lot that I didn't know about speaking. My previous speaking experiences usually involved talking in front of younger members in my 4-H club or speaking in my FFA chapter. So this course took me out of that normal environment that I'm used to and taught me how to speak to people of my own age or to people who are older than me. I think that I advanced as I now know more about speaking than I did when I started the course, and I know how to talk to everyone. What is the most important concept or theory I've learned from this textbook? I would have to say that the most important thing I learned is how not to offend somebody. For instance, when referring to like a police officer, it's more proper to say police officer than to say policeman or woman, as the police officer would encompass everyone and no one would be offended by that. To the instructor, I don't know that there's much I would recommend. I enjoyed every part of this course. I felt that I learned a lot from it, and there's nothing else that I would add to it and nothing else that I would take away from it. It was a very, very in-depth and thorough course that taught me a lot of speaking that I hope I can use in everyday life and to use as I continue on with my education at my college next year. As for my ceremonial speech, the purpose of my speech was to honor Kristi Noem. I researched her and I talked a lot about her. I found out why she is such an influential person in our society, and I enjoyed learning more about Kristi Noem. Along with honoring her, it also helped to educate people who don't know as much about her, as anyone can learn from my speech why she is such an influential person in South Dakota and in the whole country. Let's see. How did you work to make sure that your speaker ethos were high? I did a lot of research about Kristi Noem to make sure that I knew what I was talking about, so that when I would refer to something that she's done, I would have the correct information. This helped me to present myself with ethos, as people were able to know that I was giving them correct information, as opposed to having the wrong information and then lowering my ethos. Was your technology adequately prepared in terms of audio quality and clarity? I would have to say yes. I viewed the videos after recording them, and the video's quality was very high, the audio quality was very high, so I thought that we had proper technology, not just for the ceremonial speech, but throughout the whole course, as I did use the same camera over and over again. In terms of structure and organization, what element felt natural to you? I finally was able to feel more natural and confident when saying like 1, 2, 3, or first, second, third. I finally was able to present those in a way that I was more confident with and that felt right in my speech. How did I consider my audience when developing the speech? I knew that everyone in my audience would have somewhat of an idea of who Kristi Noem is and why she is so influential in our state, but I also wanted to consider that maybe not everyone knows so much about Kristi Noem, so I wanted to include some background on her, some information that people would be beneficial from. What means of pathos did you use? I would have to say that I used research and the fact that I was able to relate Kristi Noem to everyone and relate Kristi Noem to myself, as we both have the farm background which connects us, which makes me relate to her in an easier way. Did I feel comfortable using emotion in this presentation? Yes, I did, because it was an honoring speech to Kristi Noem, and so I felt that without the emotion in the speech, it would not have the same effect. I overall enjoyed this speech a lot, and it taught me a lot that I didn't know about giving a ceremonial speech. Generally, when I do give speeches, they're more informational, or they're more like demonstrations. But for this one, it taught me that there are different types of speeches that we can and actually should be using when talking to people and presenting things to people. And overall, this course has taught me the 3 major types of speeches to do and why they're so beneficial in this course. This course has taught me a lot that I plan to take on with me as I continue through my education into my professional life, and I think that I benefited greatly from this course. Thank you.